going to try this mono blue Merfolk list. I guess you could call it blue black if you feel like it, but just this Merfolk list, top 16 to format challenge this weekend. It's another one of these decks that I truly don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure I hate Fairy Conclave, for example. I have no idea how I have this many of this land. Oh, I don't. It's just different lands. Whatever. I should have changed the lands, but I'm too lazy to go back and do it now. Actually, I'm not too lazy to go back and do it. I'm pretty sure we can drop this league and get our entry back if we've not played a game. Yeah. Let's do things that doesn't matter, everybody, and waste all of your time, and then get back to commenting on the deck. Whee! Wasting everybody's time. Okay. Anyway, so I don't understand some of the cards in this deck. I don't understand the Fairy Conclaves at all. I think them just coming into play tap's going to aggravate me enough, especially when it's just a 20 land deck, that I would never want them. That being said, if they don't ever get in the way, they're kind of cool. Another thing I don't understand is I don't really understand why there's only 3 chalices. This is one of those cards I feel like I want 4 or none of. But other than that, everything looks kind of neat. I used to crush the burn match with this because there'd be a couple of masteries in the sideboard. I feel like this is going to be a lot harder to beat burn with this particular build. And the fact that deprives in the deck is a little interesting to me, but I don't think the card's fine. I don't think it's bad. It's weird to me that that's the best counter spell for whatever they want. I guess it's a catch-all. It counterspells everything for just 2 mana, but and the big outlier to me is there's no dismembers in the main. Every time I've ever played Merfolk in Modern before, we've had a couple of removal spells in the main deck. But anyway, we're going to jump straight into the games to see how we like it. I'm also interested in the Curse Catcher. I think I normally see, 2 or 3 copies of this. This version is all the way up to 4. And I think this is about the worst I've ever seen it. In the format. Like, I just don't think there's a lot of people doing spelly stuff out there, or the ones that are like PO, where the difference of 1 mana feels irrelevant. But I feel like there's a whole bunch of like just big mana decks and stuff where that's bad versus. I don't think it's particularly good versus burn. I don't think it's good versus PO. I don't think it's good versus Jund. Like, I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Again, the comments I make at the beginning of these videos aren't to poop on somebody's ideas or plays. Like, keep in mind that, like in this deck, for example, I've played 0 games and 0 matches, but I kind of like to try to get an idea of what I expect before I play, because I think it helps me better evaluate. And maybe it just gives me confirmation bias. I'm not sure, but like I feel like it helps me better evaluate like where to go with a deck in case, like say I wanted to keep playing the deck or I like the deck and I want it to work on it later. Because like 5 matches isn't really enough to make determinations, I don't think, so. This kinda sucks. We got the 2 waterlogged friends versus the burn deck. Let's say put into play. Yes, let's put into play. Alright, I'm just gonna cast another one of these then. I don't want to take 2 life to just play something they can kill. Okay. Well, that's not what we expected when we got the untapped Sacred Foundry on 1. I went from thinking we had a really good chance to thinking the match is over, because we can't deal with Batterskull, really. Oh wow, there's an actual Reedry in this build? Interesting. So I guess I play this and send in the team, and then watch this get killed, and then us lose. Okay, well they're not doing this, so I guess that's fine. This is looking better and better for us. Let's save one counter spell here. Alright, I guess we just hold our counter spell up. Go on about living our life. Whoops! I did not mean to reveal my hand. I didn't know they were conceding. It's kind of interesting to me that they did concede there because this puts them at 9 life and I can only attack back for 6 unblockable. But I accidentally showed them my hand. I'm disappointed about that because I didn't want them knowing about these deprives. So we don't need you. Probably don't need you. Might not need spreading seeds. I don't think this is a keep. Okay. Think we're good here. I got a feeling the difference between having a vial and not having a vial is going to be a big determinator on how well we do today. Guess I need to let them get their thing first. Because if we kill it, they're more likely to get a sword, which could be aggravating. Oh, they got the sword anyway. Because they probably have the skull in hand. Alright, so we're definitely going spreading seas here. I think we're going spreading seas to red. Though, I guess trying to turn them off of playing Little Jace is better. Not actually sure. Or it was Little Teferi I meant. I said Little Jace, but whatever. We know what I meant. Also makes it harder from the Supreme Verdict. Guess we're gonna hold the Trickster. E for probably, maybe not holding the Trickster anymore, I'm not sure. flee. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll pass the turn here. And I guess we're going to attempt a trickster of this. They shocked. Kind of scary to me. I feel like that just means there's another spell queller. And that's game, my friends. Alright, do we have anything we can do now? I guess we could Echoing Truth. Not sure how good I think Echoing Truth is, but I really think these Curse Catchers are bad, so. One relic for Snappies. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna keep it any damn way. Alright, we passed the force negation test. We're not dead on board. That's a good sign. that good sign's going. Alright. It's a 20 land deck. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan again. Feel like versus a control deck though, if we're already on 5 cards, the game's close to over. Game's close to over anyway now. They place a fairy, we're just gonna pick our cards up. That's the disappointing. That's the disappointing. Yeah, I guess we have to try it. Another control deck. Pretty sure that's exactly not what this deck wants to get paired versus. Do I care if they kill that? Probably not. Does kind of make me wish I'd played a Mutavault though. I don't really care about that either. Don't care that they have a Field of Darude. Kind of makes them use it. Some of these decks have fact and fiction and stuff like that, so. They're just spells, right? Instant sorcery, sure. Kind of interesting. I'm just gonna flash this in. Double Force Negation is nice. Probably seals the game. I got rid of the fairy. So this is 10. Turns off to Pluto Delta the least. Unless I miscounted. Could have miscounted. Nope, didn't miscount. Still die. I just cast Supreme Verdict right now and things get a little tricky. Yeah. But we want this, and we want this for sure. And I think any of these like chalices or stuff that we could potentially want are fairly dependent upon what they're playing. I don't think we want those. I don't think we want these. So we want to bring in a minimum 2 more cards. Maybe it's just relics versus a blind opponent because of snappies. I don't know. Maybe it was dismembers. Spell Quellers are really popular right now. Yeah, we keep. I'm gonna wait to their turn and play the Trickster. I don't want to just play into Open Spell Snare. See what they think about this. Guess I want to try to play one of these. Interesting. Still not played anything. Okay. Huh. See what they think about this one. Interesting. See if they let us attack. Here's an argument that I should have just went ahead and played one of these. But I kind of wanted to use the spreading sea here. And they only have a counter spell going on to the following turn, so even if they clean the stuff up now, it's not that bad for us. Well, this is 10. Certainly didn't expect a spell queller. Or, sorry, a settle the wreckage. Alright, well, I guess they just didn't have anything. They kept two raft. They kept 3/4 drops versus our 24 creatures that cost 2 or less mana. We have 2 that cost 3 mana, but there are 24 creatures that cost 2 or less mana. Actually, it could have more than that, right? It's 22. It's 26, I think. I'm not sure. No, it's not even 26. I forget. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know if it's worth it. I value this card fairly highly. I guess we're on the draw. This could have just been wrong. Force of Negation is what put me over the top. Huh. It's probably just wrong. We were on the play. It might have been enough. Could be enough anyway. Nice. We have to at least turn 4. There's a mine. That's a tower. Alright, so it is definitely turn 4. Go ahead and play you. Make sure we click the newly controlled one. So you're newly controlled. Tap. You're not. So let's get physical. Physical. I'll stop. Guess I want to land. I'm not actually sure. Attack for 5. Sure. If we draw a land next turn, we have a huge attack. We have like 10 on board with a land next turn. Alright, so land this turn wins then. Which is nice. Alright, so what do we want versus actual Tron? I guess this can turn off expedition maps and cairns and things. This can turn off Sylvan Scryings and expedition maps, but on the draw, it's turn 3 too slow. They'll do whatever search they have on turn 2 pretty often, so might just be too slow on the play and or the draw, but like, why is that in our deck then? Is it in our deck only for Valakut? That feels kind of thin if that's the case. Definitely want our counter spells. So what do these do again? Turn creatures in a tap. So it's red or green. Goodbye. And I want to double check this. Return target tapped creature, so we can turn like worm coils back to their hand, but we have 4 tricksters, so get rid of that too. I don't think this card's junk. I'm just not sure it's something I'm interested in. I'm also not really interested in this, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm interested in that either. So we have 8 counter spells and 4 spreading seas. So we just need to draw a vial and it not get kicked. Alright, I think this is good enough to keep. I think it's just barely good enough to keep though, like. Because obviously they can use their map before we can spectre it. And yes, I said spectre when I should have said revoker. And we don't have a particularly fast clock, so the big problem with this hand. This hand might have been a mulligan. The more I look at this hand, the more I think it was a mulligan, and I'm just a silly little Billy. Kind of feel like I want to cast a Curse Catcher, but I figure we probably need that more. Two pieces. I guess I'm gonna call. Do I call Karn or Oblivion Stone? I guess I'm just gonna call Karn. Punted there. Should have played the other. Alright, well, they bricked on that. That's good for us. Because of spreading seas, I'm definitely going to go ahead and put the Silvergale Adept in this turn. See if we can hit something valuable. We did, in a way. Definitely too many lands and too many vials. We've drawn 7 of our, and I'm using parentheses here, 24. Opponent either has a removal spell or is AFK, who knows. Can't get my hair out of my eye today. It's quite frustrating. I just had my last cookie of the day. I'm pretty disappointed about that too. League of Legends Worlds comes on in 1 minute, but I don't care about any of the matches until 9 a.m. my time, or sorry, 10 a.m. my time, which is why we're streaming early. Tyrannical's a very strong player, and this is a pretty strong hand. Guess I lead with this. think there's enough stuff that would make me want to leave up double blue on the following turn. Yeah, well, we're going to want to hit this blue here. Are they hit anyway? Tilt. They had double temple. The last 3 times now that I've got paired versus Eldrazi Temple or Eldrazi um, Etron, they've literally went Temple Temple on turn 1 every game. I think I'd rather just play this here. Some chance that we hit. We didn't. That's going to be a problem. A bit of a problem. Luckily for us, this card does nothing. Unluckily for us, if we don't draw that blue mana, I think we're pretty dead to Reality Smasher. Actually, we're not. It's like 9, 12. So we can play a Lord and Bash, I guess. With all. So we can attack for 9 this turn. And lethal next turn. Or we can just play this Vial and leave up a counter spell. I'm gonna hold the Vial and leave up a counter spell. We'd get to leave up Trickster this way too, and Trickster is pretty good here. We're not even considering blocking that. Even though we could Trickster, block it down, trade Trickster for it, which would be nice. Guess they're saving that for our Lord. So which one are you? You're that one. You get a counter. You don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We just counterspell Dismember and win. We go to one way, but we didn't draw the land, so guess we just beat Dismember anyway with this attack because they dropped a 10. Guess we're only dealing 8 if they Dismember. But we have a Tidebinder Mage, so we're not going to die to a Reality Smasher on the following turn regardless. This takes 3 mana. Yep, that's fine. Now that's something I wasn't thinking about. Still dropped a 4 here though, and now we have a counterspell and a Trickster. I find it hard to think of what can beat us. Was not thinking about the Ghost Quarter though. What do you do? Wait, why did they just give up? Oh, they know about the deprived. They saw it because of the fault not. Yeah, yeah. Trying to figure out why they gave up for a second, but it's a little more self-explanatory when I take 20 seconds to think about it. It's another match that I just think our curse catchers are not particularly good in. I also think our Tidebinder mages are not particularly good here. We've sideboarded Tidebinder mage out every game. Harbinger of the Tides, I think is fine here. Do I want to Echoing Truth? Pretty fine with both Echoing Truths, I think, because of Chalice. What would we sideboard out if we do that? Won't force the negations because of Chalice, I guess. All of our cards seem reasonable here. Hey Ding, what's up? Oh, nice. Struggling to think about what card to sideboard here. I need to take one more out. Maybe I can take just one generic Lord out. Take a white border one out. Now I think I'm talking to a bot. Alright, I'll keep this and dump one of the C's, I guess. Pretty weak overall hand. But we have a force negation, we have a counter spell. Magic the Gathering, the best. It's been called. Wah wah wah. Fault not seer. Games with Vile and games without Vile are vastly different. It took our Regery. Guess I'll just pass here. Accept the fate of my 4 points of life. Guess we don't care about that. Could have forced negated it, I guess. Force negation doesn't feel like it's going to do much this game. See if we can draw pretty. And we have a deprive for it. Cavern of Souls. Oh, awesome. Maybe I don't need a deprive then. On a positive note, there's nothing good for them to get out of my hand. They didn't equip the collar, so shouldn't have played that land yet. I have a trickster for this. I don't like how I played this game in general. Smashing realities, the best. Well, that's actually the best for us too, considering that's the one we're going to trickster. Now we make the decision on whether we can take 9 damage and try to race or not. I just don't think we can. I think we have to basically get lucky and hit a dismember here. Maybe a Regery. I punted. Dry. I didn't play well. Alright, let's get to the Deprives out of our deck. I forgot about Cavernous Soul. Bring you back, my friend, and I guess we'll bring a couple of you in. I don't think you really do anything at all. So I'd rather have you for just like Blast Zone, and we'll keep one of you in for like an Ugin or something. But I'm pretty sure I just don't care about that card. Alright, Vol on 1. That is a Vol on 1. Alright, we're good. Hand's fairly weak again. Fairy Conclave's kind of annoying again. I would rather that just be basic island. Would much rather that just be basic island. Oh, please no Tron. Huh. Unfortunate. Oh, wait! I thought that was a lord. I thought that was a lord. I looked at it wrong. That's a pretty big punt, to be honest. Pretty big punt. Interesting. Opponent didn't do anything. Okay. They can play Fault Knots now, but we have this Dismember, which is why I left the mana up. Well, we didn't draw a Redree, so they get to take whichever one's best. Hmm. Kind of just want to play this, but it taps something on the following turn, so I think we're going to sneak by this deck. Let's stay hit the power plant this turn and do something wild. They didn't hit the power plant, they have 5 mana. I don't think that's enough because we can tap the blocker pre-combat. I think they need something else. Alright, well we got our pity chest back. And onward to round 5. So we got Paired versus Tron, E-Tron, Blue White Control, and Jeskai Control. Tron's the only super popular deck out of that pile. I guess the control decks kind of can be looped together and are kind of a bit on the popular side. We play. Still, by the way, I should have said this at the beginning of the stream, but if there's something wrong with my throat or I'm not talking enough, I apologize. I have a fairly annoying throat infection at the moment that's causing me a lot of grief. Unfortunate. We had basically a 1 card hand, and now our card's gone. This is looking to be Jundo, which means we'll finally get some value out of our Tide friend. Guess I'm never attacking next turn, so. Surprised he didn't take the vial, but I guess our hand is kind of poop soup, so to speak. But it doesn't have It doesn't have flash. I thought this had flash. I thought this card was good. Oh no. If that counts, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to play it this turn anyway. Like, I was internally debating whether it was even right to play it. And I'm pretty sure I'd come up in my mind that it wasn't right. This means there's a Colligan's command here. And I'm going to have to discard a friend. Ooh. That's just wrong. Actually, it wasn't. But whatever. Tasted opponent. Get curse caught. Nice. We did not get BBE'd. How good is Rin versus us? How good is Jund versus us? Would you like to pay another mana for that? My phone is ringing. Ooh. I think I'm dead, friends. 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, technically dead, I guess. Could just block this too. JK. Can't block. Okay. A lot of things kill us. That's that's not one of them, but that's one of them. You know what I mean? That's we're not gonna beat this, but we technically get to untap and play more spells. Next game. Well, we're gonna bring these in for sure. I think I'm actually gonna bring Echoing Truth in because I think Echoing Truth's very good versus Liliana. We'll discard these. I actually don't think Curse Catcher's good here again. And I want my Deprives. I like the idea of Deprive because it can just like counterspell everything. and also put a land on their hand to discard a Liliana on a future turn. Alright. What do we think about this hand? I feel like this hand's on the weak side of hands, but it's got a lot of reasonable spells. I just don't think it's good enough. Mulliganing versus, oh, this hand's worse. Mulliganing versus Jones already a recipe for I Wanna Cry. So we gotta get rid of two of these. I guess we'll get rid of this one and this one. Already a recipe for I Want to Cry. Discard spell now, and I'm pretty sad. I guess there's no reason just to let them use their mana this turn. They shocked for no reason, so just go ahead and pass. Enjoy our 2 points of damage. Well, they kept a one lander? They didn't mulligan or anything, did they? Alright, well now we have a deprive. Feeling pretty good now. They don't play when they don't play lands and can't play spells. It feels pretty good to be us. Well, they're not playing spells again. Probably just going to deprive this. I wonder if this ever makes our opponent concede. Because they kept a one land hand versus a spreading seas deck. And, well, okay. Well, they're back. They've got another black land. Alright, so you are that one. Up you go. No, you don't. Go ahead and turn this bad boy off while we're at it. That could be a concession. You are yes. I think they're both just yes now. Putting the other one on 3 is not bad, I don't think. And this is game. Let's vastly don't understand this match. Well, I'd like to say our sideboard come into full effect there and taught him plenty of lessons, but in reality, he just didn't play spells or have lands. Just run it back, be depressed. I have never sung a song. Alright, well, I keep this hand. They have a discard spell. They take the vial or the spreading seeds, whichever one's worse for them at the time. We have a pretty bad hand here. I just can't really mulligan what I consider our two best cards in the match. I think the Deprives are actually pretty good too. If they just play a creature that's not a Dark Confidant, I don't feel that bad. But if they play a Dark Confidant, it's pretty heinous for us. Guess I'm just going to pass while we have the double Deprive up. Gives us more information on what to seize on the following turn. If we seize anything at all. Good chance we don't. Good chance we just hold Deprive up again. Please land? That's not a land. There's a very good chance that we just pass with Deprives. We have to protect our vial now, which is why we do this. And they have a number of good things they can play now. Probably turn off the red mana next turn. I doubt we keep Deprive up again, but I guess there's a world that we do. Don't think we do that. I think we just pass with Deprive up again. If they kill the master, they kill the master. Ooh, castle. I didn't expect that ever. This is BBE. Let's see what they hit. They hit a Dark Confidant. I think that's fine. I think the BB's fine. We just block the BBE with the Harbinger. Interesting. I guess we just take 3 then. We're definitely casting this turn. Oh, that was the wrong one. That put it back in their hand. Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm bad. So my stuff's bigger than their stuff now? We don't actually care about the Bloodbraid Elf coming back down, though. The Bloodbraid Elf coming back down wins us the game. The Lightning Bolt, that's annoying. That's something we have to think about. So just play Bloodbraid Elf again, though we win. So. Well, apparently we can't undo that one. Definitely punted there. I guess we just assumed with it all. Figure out what happens. Lightning bolt does nothing now. Ooh, abrupt decay is nice. I played this turn very badly. I deserve to lose this game as badly as I played this turn. I just want to point that out there. I deserve to lose this game. I don't know if I will lose this game, but I deserve to. Like, I thought I got a trigger with the Regery and everything. It's a cast. I thought it was a come into play. Hmm. So we can tap that, swing with them all. I just don't know if that's good. I guess I'd rather play this. Oh, I messed up there too. I should have untapped my island. Yeah, I'm playing really bad, friends. I'm playing roughly as bad as you can play. Not actually sure that this is possible to play as bad as I'm playing. This game was an easy win for an experienced player. For an unexperienced player like me, good chance I lose. The fact that we can't draw another land too is absolutely crushing me. We can fade like one turn without them adding anything super relevant to the board. I think we'll be in good shape again. This looks like a... Oh, it's a Liliana? Okay, that's not super relevant. People would stop calling my house. It's not even 10 a.m. A kingdom for a land? Oh, I didn't... I meant to click this. It's just another very aggravating turn. Oh, I'm absolutely mad. Like I said, I got distracted that the phone was ringing and didn't... Thought I was going to get the target at... Whatever. This game's still winnable. Actually, this game's probably not winnable now. I've probably made enough mistakes that I actually can't win now. Not being able to give my stuff Island Walk here is probably the nail. Yeah, it's probably the nail on the head. This is a one game, I think, if I just put spreading speeds on their thing. We could have killed the Liliana this turn. I punted that game. That was a one game. A little disappointed. I'm actually so disappointed in my play that I'm going to open the treasure chest, something that I don't do because I consider it throwing away money. And we, in fact, threw away money. Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to take off. Be good.